And welcome back to a bit of Doom building. So first thing I'll apologise for is the noise of the fan that is probably interfering with my mic horrendously, making my audio sound garbage. But it is red hot and I can't sit here in the heat, I will die. So it's either that or do nothing, so we'll just have to agree and bear it, I guess. So we're back in our attempt to build Tomb Raider into Doom. So I've probably done a few little bits and bobs since I last streamed it, not much really. I think I added a few candles, I don't know if I had them in before we stopped last time. I've textured these pillars, did I do that last time? I probably did, can't remember. I've got a player start here so I could test things with the final boss. I did like a little candle there. I don't remember if I showed any of this. So the main thing I tried to fix was the water, which we're having issues with, which now has... Oh, it doesn't have a texture anymore. Did I not save? Well, I thought I had fixed that. I'll do that again in a minute then. And we also had it so that this door opened when the boss died. Let's just texture this side real fast. So let's fix this water, if I can now remember how to do that. I think we need to go to this line def, and then it is under... This is where I completely forget how to do this, but I guess this is good to relearn it. Maybe it wasn't that then. Here we are, so it's under fade. The texture is showing as it being there. Maybe it doesn't show in visual mode. Maybe that's the issue. So maybe when we're actually in the game it'll be there. So I'll give an example of what I have done then. Yeah, fuck you guys. So we jump down here, we'll try not to aggro this bitch. See, there's a texture under here now, so it actually feels and looks like water. Texture's not great, we'll probably change the colour a bit. But it's just an example of it working, so let's kill this bitch. Not sure why I think it takes 2 hits, I feel like that's weaker, but anyway, you can see that the door does open. Which will then be our exit level, or towards our exit. Which is something we're probably going to build today. Yeah, he's dead. And then the shotgun guys gunned me down. But anyway. Are you streaming nude? I'm not nude, but I'm shirtless because it's fucking warm. So yeah, no camera today. Unfortunately. Blame the weather. So, things I want to try and do. We need to try and fix this water a bit, make it look a bit better. We need to finish the exit bit down here. So I've also got Tomb Raider open. You can see at the bottom left. So we can actually look in game. So we're probably going to play through that level a few times and just try and work out how we can change things. Make things a bit better. Because we want to add like a door here that opens when we start the level, because as you start this level this door opens up, so it's something we could do. Maybe as you walk through this door will slowly open. Ideally I'd like these enemies to teleport in, maybe one at a time, or maybe have them just stood there inactive. So I think you can probably kill them while they're inactive, so that would be a bit... So maybe yeah, just teleport in as you press the switches that are located around the room. How are we, Ray? And then we can probably add some secrets maybe to this room. So maybe let some of these pillars lower down and have secrets in them. And then, yeah, we need to finish the exit area. We'll kind of just go through the level as it's played in Tomb Raider. And we can help it to just... We can do lighting as well, maybe. So there's kind of like a gate there. You're doing good, just a bit busy. I'm doing good, I'm just a bit warm. Other than that, I'm pretty good. So, we could copy it down to like the same kind of ammo, so we could put like a health pack and some chain gun bullets, I guess, would represent Uzi bullets in this. So, I mean, I'll just throw these items down as a way of testing the level, because you need a gun. Oh, what the fuck have I done there? Let's get rid of these for now. So if we're sticking to the way it works in Tomb Raider, this may change because we have to balance it to work with Doom, obviously. Do I plan on getting this level done today? Probably not, but we'll try and do as much as we can. You never know. So, let's put ammunition. Let's put box of ammo. Which should be here, I guess. And then over here we had a health box, I guess. It was a big one, so... Oops, I just changed the same one. That's fine. Put a new one in. Ammunition, ammo box. So as it stands, that kind of represents what's in the game. So first thing we want to do then is make this open when a player walks over the line, I guess, because the player's going to start in here, which I guess technically, now looking at it in the game, the player doesn't technically start in that gap, because that gap would be in there. So they technically start here. So we could technically make this like the exit door then, instead of back here, which probably makes more sense. Well, not necessarily more sense, but it plays to how the level is actually designed. So you could technically just get rid of this then. Bring that in there, just have the door there. And then maybe lower it down a bit, or I think we need to refix the textures, don't we? Because I altered them. I mean, I suppose we could make bars, kind of, to represent the bars that are in this. Should we try doing that? It's like a gate, isn't it? So let's undo what we just did then, if we can do that. There we go. So instead then, let's turn this into some bars. We're gonna have to get quite small if we want to make bars. So let's say we turn that into a bar, like so. I mean, we could make them square, or we could make them, give them a bit of a round edge, I guess. I tried to recreate this level in Minecraft, and how did that work out? So if we shrink down even more, we could technically make these kind of roundish, as far as Doom's concerned. Oops. Then we put a line dev. Why do you hate me? We're working a bit not small enough. There we go. So if we do this, and then bring that down like that. Oh, this is gonna fuck with everything because of the. Yeah, that line's gonna mess with it, isn't it? What sort of work, I guess that's. Put some Doom music on in the background, because the Tomb Raider thing doesn't always run. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this, restart this. It was better than you thought it would, but I was building on a sub-flat map and didn't realise the bedrock was like 30 blocks underneath, so you couldn't start building the room with the dragon. Alright, okay, I see. You dug too deep, basically, is what you're telling me. So let's build these bars a bit better then. We'll give them a gap about 4. And if this will be too small or too big. So let's say that's going to be a bar. Let's bring that up. That looks about right. Maybe a bit too big still, but I mean, if we want to get fucking picky, we could count how many there is. So including the end one, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 in the middle. I mean, doesn't really matter, does it? So we can copy and paste this a few times. Obviously there's more than 4 here, but I'm not too fussed. We'll see how it looks when we've finished. Nope, copied and pasted something there, I didn't mean to. There we go. So that's, should be about right, yeah, there's a gap of 3 in there, so that's fine. And there we go, we've got some bars, they obviously need texturing, so let's do that. Let's find a texture for them. Could just use this, potentially. Why has that not copied that texture? It's copied a different texture altogether. Should have probably textured them before copying pasting them, but that's alright. So we kind of got the bar thing going on there. And this was technically all just darkness, wasn't it? So, because this was out in the open. So I think we can lower the lighting in here by holding control and just turning it right down. It's maybe a bit too much because you can't actually see the bars now. So that kind of works, question mark. Should we have a look in game? Nope, that's the wrong button. Save. You done goofed it. Oh, I need to move the player start. Excuse me guys, excuse me. Just want to look at my door. So yeah, it kind of works, maybe a bit more brighter because you can't quite make out the bars. But for what we want, it kind of works. Looks like a black box to you. Well, it is a black box. That's what it is in Tomb Raider, look. It's just a fucking black box. But like I say, we can make it a bit brighter, I suppose. But you don't really want to be able to see what's in there. But that can do for now. We can probably change this to make it look like the top of the gate, I guess. So we could have technically just used this, couldn't we? I forgot there was a gate texture. That could work. What did we actually use to texture this doorstop? I mean, this is essentially a temporary texture. It's just an idea for what it could look like. Can I rotate that? How do you rotate textures? I know you can do it somewhere. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It could be any kind of metal texture. For now, it's just an idea we're playing with. The entire thing looks like a black box. What do you mean by that? Are you just having issue with your computer or what? Did you play through all the FF games? No. I played 7, 8, 9, 10, and 13, I think. Hey, I ain't touched nothing. I don't know why you couldn't join. That's a bit odd. Anyway. So, we kind of want this door to open like it does in Tomb Raider then. As you kind of like enter the level. But we'll kind of make like a line that will open it. At least that's what we're going to try and do. So let's right click this line here then. So when we walk over this line, this door should open. That is what we're going for. Let's see if we can do that. Again, I don't know how to do any of this stuff really. I'm just kind of working out as I go. So door open, I'm going to go with. When player walks over. And then we'll click sector tag. So we need to give it a sector tag. I don't know what sector tag we're up to. So 7, I guess we can use 7. So let's give that a tag of 7. And then we give the door, hopefully, a tag of 7. Now we've already set this door to open when we click use on it, so we're going to turn that off. Hopefully. Is that taken? I don't know, let's find out I guess. Did that even take any of this taken? Hello? Why did that not take? Door open. And player walks over. 7. Okay. Why is that not take? Oh, it's because I've got this shit highlighted. Why is that still highlighted? Fuck off. No wonder it's fucking working. God fucking damn it. Right. Close that one off. We don't want that one to do anything. We want this to behave itself and open the door when I fucking walk over it. Get it to go slow. We'll see if that works. Did this take effect? Tag 7. Okay. Let's test that out. Oh, I need to move the player start, don't I? Keep forgetting. So, things mode, player start. Start the player right here. And then try again. Hey, there we go. I mean, I've got no gun, so it's fine. Okay, so that's that thing down then. So let's move these enemies out of here for now while we're testing. And we also need the door here, so we also need switches as well. So the first switch is going to be down here, from what I can remember of this level. Stop fucking swearing. If you don't like fucking swearing, get the fuck off my channel. Alright. Can't take bad words. Do on. So this guy comes alive straight away, so I mean so I suppose what we want to technically happen then as we walk in then to trigger another thing that spawns in an enemy here. Now how I do that in this version I don't know, so we're gonna have to try and figure it out. So let's see if it's done similar, because the only tutorials I can really find that are any good are on Doom Builder, but GZ Doom Builder works a bit differently. So we've got teleport destination, which I know you can use for teleporting yourself, but I don't know if we do that. One I watched earlier used something in here. Map spot, I think he used. So let's try and see if we can do it the way he did it, which is going to require a script, I believe, but we'll see how well this works. So where do we want this guy to teleport in? Or when? When we walk over this line here, I guess? Which would be this line here, right? So let's have a look what options we've got here. Might be easier to find it on this list, I think. Teleport. Now there's a few options, I don't know which one we use. Teleport to line. Teleport in sector. Don't think we want to do that. Teleport. We just go for teleport to map. That might be from changing level, maybe. We'll just go with standard teleport for now, because I don't know. And then we'll go sector tag 8, because that's the next one we haven't used yet. When player walks over. Okay. So we'll click back on this thing. Go to here and give it a tag of 8. Now can we do this differently and just teleport something in? Or do we have to do it through a script? If we have to do it through a script, that's going to change things in thing. What if we change this just to a monster? I wonder if that'll work. Do you want the WAD that has the monk in it? Does it look like B-Chan? Sure. Why not? Just post it in Discord somewhere, I guess. Monster spawn. So there's so many different things. You know, that's the icon of sin thing, isn't it? Let's we don't want that. Let's try. I mean, we're gonna have Hell Knight, won't we? We could go for something a bit bigger, maybe. Here's the last level, and the enemies that are normally in this Entomb Raider are quite strong. So maybe a Hell Knight's not strong enough. What am I looking for? What's the fucking Baron of Hell, isn't it? There we go. I don't think this will work somehow, but we'll try it. I think it'll already be there. Yeah, it's already there. So we could do it the script way, I guess. Unless we click on him. Hold on, maybe not. What else we can do? Stand still. Invisible. Dormant. So no, I don't think we want to do this. So with the shortest Doom level in existence, I doubt that very much. We've not even finished it yet. I mean, the level Dis in the original Doom is probably going to be shorter than this. That's literally a corridor. It's like a square room, a corridor, a big open room with a spider demon in it. That's it. This is multiple rooms and then a spider demon. So let's try doing it the other way then. See, there's all sorts here, like what's portals? I don't fucking know what that is. So that means we'd have to change this line to start a script instead of teleporting. So what did I use for the last script I did? So I think on the, if we go down to the, come on thing, behave. So for this bitch, I think we used a script. So when she dies, so yeah, script execute is what I used, just script 1. So if we go back into this line then, and do script execute, this will be script 2, I guess. I think we have to make it first. When player walks over, should be fine, question mark. Now we're going to make a script. So this is our script for opening the door when the boss dies. But we want our new scripts now. Can I do a new file? Jesus Christ, look at all this shit. What is this classed as? Just a script? I don't know which one it uses. I mean, we're using that, I think. I don't know if that's the right one. Sure, we'll go with that. So, I've got a bit of a thing that I copied from the video I watched. I'm just hoping it's going to work the same. So, we need to get to the wiki, I think, for this. So you can see here we've got a bunch of numbers that represent what monster we're going to spawn in. So we want the Baron, don't we? Which I'm assuming is that. So number 3. Type 3. And then I think we want non-foggers 1. I'm assuming, I don't know what this does, I think we can just leave that as it is, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing here, I need to learn these better. So let's see if this will actually even save. You must save your script before you compile it. Do you want to save your script? Yes. Oh, I don't fucking know where. I guess I need to make a new folder for scripts. Which I will name later then. Spawn. One, I don't know. It doesn't want this. Last time I didn't have this, it wouldn't work, so I don't know. Error while compiling spawn 1. So it does not want this. Can I get rid of this? Oh, that used to be script 2, doesn't it? That might be why. Let me just undo that then. Put that back in as 2. Why is that like that? For fuck's sake. Error while compiling spawn. That doesn't really help me though, does it? What don't you like about it? See, this was all designed for Doom Builder, not GZ Doom Builder, which is a pain in the ass. The Cacodemons. That's what those red ball things are. Yeah, it doesn't like something here. I don't know what that is. Maybe I can just do it on this one. If I put a space, type script. Void. And then thing. See, there's probably a much easier way of doing this in GZ Doom Builder, but I don't know what that is. So thing spawn facing, and then we need the brackets for 1. I think we want for that, and then type, we need a space. So the Baron was 3. And then put 1, and then I don't know for that one. In the video we put 999. I don't know if that's going to do anything. So it's not liking something down here. Why are they blue, I wonder? Do I need another space? Trying to copy the one I got from above, but... Yes, I can see I've got an error, but if you're not going to tell me what that error is, I can't really fix it, can I? Oh, do I need the... No, not that one, that one. Okay, well that's gone through, so maybe that'll work, question mark? Well, let's find out. No, no it did not. It's not spawning him in, is it? Let's check the actual script 2. That's set up right. Player walks over. So I wonder why that doesn't work then. We could try something else. We could put the Baron in a different room and then have him teleport in, maybe. Let's try that. Let's just bring up scale a bit. So let's just make a little room here that you won't be able to see. Let's put a Baron in it. So let's get rid of this. No, not the Baron, you moron. One click. Stop clicking on things I don't want clicked. This, get rid of that. So let's try putting in teleport destination. I think you generally do this for teleporting the player around. Give this a tag of 8. And then I don't know how this is work because this is designed to teleport the player. I don't know why that script doesn't work, so that's kind of what I've copied and pasted off another. So oh, let me have a look at the... Does that 1 represent the tag? Should that be 8? Not sure. Let's change that back to map spot, I think it was. So if that was working and connected, it would show like a line to it, I think. Now let's see what happens. Hey, it worked! So it's because I didn't have the right numbers set. I had it set to 1 instead of 8, which should have been the right thing. So we can technically get rid of that then. No, not that goddamn... Why does it think that bit? Get rid of him. So I think we do need to change because there's no like visual effect. So I think that's this thing here. I don't know what we set it to. Is it 0? Let's try that. There we go. That's what we want. So that represents basically this first guy coming alive as you walk in the room, which is what happens technically. So then we've got, I guess, 3 more of those to set up, and now a switch is here. So what does this switch do, other than get this guy alive? Because if you pull the switch, where's my controller? If I pull this switch, it brings Dickhead over here alive. Out that one. Wow. I got wrecked. So you walk in this room and this guy comes alive. Keep shooting, Laura, please. It's really annoying that she stopped shooting. Come on, get on the switch, woman. Maybe switch to roses now because they're up in my face. Apologise if the sound is really loud. Wow, these guys wrecked my face. Whenever you're ready to die. They have a lot of health. So you press that switch and it opens this door. So technically then this switch is just a trap then? Is that right? So I don't need to press that switch, then that just brings that guy alive. Because then we just need the key for this one. Hit, 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 hit. Come on, die please. Ah shit, I was trying to fucking alter my headphones because they were far too loud in my ear. That's fine, we don't really need to see that. So, for the sake of building this then, this switch down here is just going to be a trap that's going to spawn in this guy. basically going to be the same script, but when we pull a switch, I guess. So let's put a switch in here then, shall we? So let's look at textures then. I think there's actually a tab for switches, isn't there? Switches. So what switch do we want to use for this? I guess something less mechanical and more, I guess, demon kind of switch, like these skulls. Maybe. Or this type of thing. Could work. Shall we go for this? So we can bring that down a bit. I think we actually want the switched off one, don't we? So it then switches on when we press it. So we could technically, instead of having all this texture, we could have something, we could bring like the redness back. Depends if we want to stick with a slight flesh type thing, I guess. Did I even texture the right one? No, I didn't. For God's sake. Right. Copy that over there. Copy that back over there. I mean, that should be about right. But at the minute, that is just literally a switch. Well, it's just a texture that's going to do nothing. So we also need to get a door in here, don't we? Could use this as the door, I guess. And then we need a switch here as well. So let's have a look. Back to switches. We could just stick with the same switches, I guess. I'm pressing the wrong button. It's kind of removing obstacles and lights and stuff from my map. That's fine. Or visually, at least. So should we say about there? So that's going to be the actual one that opens this door. Should we get a door texture on there? Would that make more sense? Don't know if I want to use flesh stuff at all. Doors. We'll just go with this door for now. We can change it later if we so wish. It's a bit of a thick door. We could probably change that, but that doesn't really matter because once it's open, it's open. It's going to go up and not be seen anyway. We'll change the underneath. Doors, door track, door stop generally works. Change the rotation here, is what I was looking for. And this door's a bit thick, so that's why it looks like it does. It should just be one of these lines. In fact, we could probably change that. So let's get down the grid a bit. So I think it needs to be about 8 thickness, isn't it? I've got it on my notepad over here. Door thickness is 8. So that's one of those then. So let's bring that down there. Okay, so technically then this isn't the door anymore, this is just part of the roof. So I can go back to looking like that. And then this is the door. Okay, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Could probably still make that look a bit better. I can't remember how you... Oh, there we go. It's done not what I wanted it to do. Because it still needs rotating. There we go, that'll do. Move that across. There we go. So we kind of got like the under of the door now. Let's bring that back down then. So basically, let's do the easy one first then. We want, it's this line here, isn't it? It's the door. 2 across. It's this one here. So when we press this switch then, it's going to open that door. And we also need to spawn in 2 enemies as well. Which I assume we can do. I guess we can technically use them to both open scripts. Both use scripts. So first thing then, when player presses, and then we're going to have to script wherever that was. Where the hell was it? Can I find it through this? Script. Execute. And then we'll have number 3. When player presses use, so that should be it for that, I think. Okay, so now you need to make the script. So this is going to be script 3, I guess. Okay, no, just piss off, go away you. And we'll just copy what we basically did before, so we want a thing to spawn in. We want 2 things to spawn in technically. So basically we're just going to copy these 2 scripts because we want a door to open and then 2 things to spawn. So we just need 2 of these and 1 of those ideally, I think. So let's copy this. Paste that in there. Not over there. So we've got to change these sectors. So we used 8 last time, so the door's going to be tag 9. Speed 20 is fine for now, we can alter that later. And then if we do a space, I'm assuming we can have more than 1 thing in here, so we want to spawn thing again. Let's copy and paste this. Right, we'll give this, I guess we could give them all tag of 9, so we want them all to do the same thing at the same time, roughly. And then I guess the same again. Give that 9. I don't know if we need the script twice or not. We could just set it to do it on 2 things, couldn't we? So that's not come back with any errors, so that's a good start. So now we're going to set up the tags of 9 then. So let's first do the door. And set that to 9. 9! And then basically we want to do what we did with this one down here. This thing here. It's facing that way. And then we give it tag of 9. Now ideally we could probably just copy and paste that. Now I don't know if this might like bug out and like actually spawn in 2 sets of these things, maybe. Now, is that all I need to do? Let's test this out. I need a gun though, because I need to kill the first one first. So let's give the Doom guy something to shoot with. Weapon. Sure, rocket launcher. And you'll need some bullets, my friend. Should be enough. Let's test this. I don't know if this was going to work. I forget how many he takes. So that spawned him in. Didn't spawn the other one in there, did it? And it also opened this door. So that's technically working quite nicely. Don't know why this guy didn't activate. Let's have a look. Oh, we didn't give it a tag, that's why. Derp. I thought I copied and pasted it, but apparently not. Let's try again. We pulled a switch. Again, only one spawned in. Do I have to keep pressing it? Is that what's... So what's your beef then? Is that not set right? Did I reset that to bloody a box of ammo or something? No, what are you doing in there? I think I've really messed up with the... I think I've had things clicked by mistake that I don't want clicked. Yeah, I've turned that into a fucking sector now. For God's sake. Why is there two of them? So it spawned another one in, but it was in here for some reason. So if I just move that, that should work, right? Technically get rid of those guys as well. Let's try again. There we go. I haven't got the ammo, man. Back you don't. No. Rip. So that's all working quite nicely. Now, I'm curious if you could do it another way and have them, like, just stood there and then activate. I'm sure you probably could. But how you would do that, I don't really know. If I could set a monster, let's just go with something simple. And I can set him to stand still and dormant, I guess. I don't know what the difference is between those two. Obviously, I'm assuming I can still kill him though. Can I make him invisible? Can I make him invincible? So I don't know what my options are in there, what kind of actions we can do. So we can also have an earthquake, which will be interesting to do once the boss dies. We could add that to the scripts, so like the whole place starts shaking like it does in Tomb Raider. When the whole place starts coming down. I don't know what we would use. Thing. There's so many things, it's a matter of kind of looking through and finding what we want. So that thing now then, can we kill that still, I assume? No. So in theory then, if we can find a way to set them to not do that, that could potentially work then, because you can't kill them while they're in this mode. We just need a way of changing them out of dormant mode, I guess. I don't know how you would do that. I Like superscript, maybe? Like set, unset dormant or something. I literally have no idea. It's something we could think of for the future, maybe, so instead of having them just teleport in. Which I think works for what we're trying to, you know, replicate. But maybe we could potentially have them just stood there and not being able to interact with them. So I think we should change these pillars. I don't like these, they look a bit odd, I feel. So let's make sure we've actually got the right thing clicked. So the question is, what do we set them to? We could do like bones, I guess. Oops. What is going on? Copy that, paste that. Not sure if that looks better or worse, but... Why are these ones different to the rest of them? Let's go back into the game. Select this. I apologise if this is really fucking loud, because it probably will be to me. Yeah, why do I have like extra pillars when there shouldn't be? Like, this is all wrong, I tell you. Like, this thing shouldn't be here. So that should be back down here. These should be actually like just pillars, standing alone. Like, I have some of them like that, but they're not others. Like, I've got one here as well. Like, why are these like this? They're not like that in the game, are they? No. What was I thinking? Oh, what have I done? No, I need my mouse back. Thank you. So, which one was it? This one. So these shouldn't be there at all. No, that does mean we've now messed up the switch. We've got to move that switch around now. Which is fine, we can just... Where is it? There. Click that, copy. Paste it onto there. And then... turn that one off, I guess. So do nothing. Okay, there we go. So that should all be fine now then. Let's turn these into like pillars of skulls, I guess. That's what we're going for. Sure. Might be a bit much, but... looks okay, I guess. As far as copying it goes, I guess it should technically be a bit lower. So, the only thing we've got left to do now then for this room, really, is this switch back here. So, I could technically make these skulls as well, couldn't I? I'm not sure if I'm 100% on these textures or anything, but just something a bit different for now. maybe that should be the same thing, so they kind of all match. It looks a bit odd otherwise, doesn't it? So we need a switch here. We could, instead of having all this, I mentioned this earlier, instead of having it all that one texture, we could just have the switch like lower down and then cover the rest up with like the bone texture again. So let's do that real fast then. So the switch should be, it's going to be here, isn't it? So let's make a really thin, what we could just do actually. Let's just do this, make another thing within this one, another sector, and then we bring that one up, like so, bring that one down. Am I texturing the right thing here? Fucking, I don't know where the fuck I am. No, I'm not. Oh no, I am, because I need this to be a switch, don't I? So, this one... No, which one is the switch? Fuck, I already forgot. Which one are we looking at here? So no, this one needs to be a switch. There's not a switch over on this. So my microphone was muted. I don't know how long that's been muted for. Oops. It's probably for the best, considering my audio probably sounds awful right now. So, oh god, what's going off down here? If I broke things, that would be bad. I may have just turned things off visually. Let's actually test this level properly then. Oh, let's bring him down here for now. Make sure this is all hunky-dory before I move on. Seems okay. Must just be a visual thing within the editor. Killed each other. Nice. So, now that we know how to do this, we can actually technically do the same thing with the Spider Mastermind then. Because we don't want her to just be sat there, though it's going to be kind of difficult because I can't see half the floor for some reason. I don't know why that's like that right now. What's gone on with the roof as well? Have I somehow moved things by mistake? So let's just come out of the editor and reload it. See if that fixes my issue. So Spider Mastermind, I just saw there is 7 on the old script. Okay, there we go. You can actually see what's cracking off here now. So let's delete her then. I wonder how this will work then, with having her then die and opening the door. Because she's not technically going to be in there. Because we're going to be using a thing script, aren't we? Or a map marker thing. I don't know. Should we decorate this bottom bit for now then? Make this actually a proper texture. I don't know what we're going to use. I guess we could do with getting there on the actual Tomb Raider and have a look. No, I seem to just die a whole lot. Because these motherfuckers are assholes. Where the fuck am I? Where's the switch? You guys do so much damage. Piss off. Okay, that just leaves these idiots. Oh no, I don't want to pull that. That's pointless. Let's just go in here. Where's this guy going? Coward! guys can take a few bullets. I don't like. Come on, the rest of you. So the also thing about the lighting in here is it's like it's just dark in between the colours and then light in the middle. Oh, Laura, why would you bring up the start fucking menu? Jesus Christ. Bloody game. Wanking controls. The PC. Right, there's our key. So that's something I'm also interested to see if we can do is get one of the enemies in this room to drop a key. To then open that door. For God's sake, why does it keep doing that? Yeah, accept your fate, you dickhead. Where's my key?
Uh-huh.
So as far as this room goes, I think we're pretty much all good. So the pillar is on in the middle. It's kind of like a sand, I guess. Kind of like a dirt colour, maybe. See what we've got. Outdoors. So if we do something like that, that kind of works. That as well, I guess, just maybe a bit closer, but don't know, I'm kind of feeling that's a bit too dark. That's technically made for a wall, but I think that looks kind of better. And then it's just a matter of doing the sides, I guess, which generally has like a pattern on it, so I don't know what we're going to use as an equivalent. Something hell-based, maybe? Because I guess this would be kind of in hell at this point. It's all made by the demons. Because this will be the spider's lair, I guess. I mean, we could go with the school theme. Might be a bit much at this point. Trying to think what's similar to what's in the Tomb Raider game. Just go to all. I mean, if it's easy enough to bring all the textures in from Tomb Raider 2, we could just do that, potentially. But I don't know how difficult that's going to be. And a task for another day. I don't know, nothing's popping out at me. Could just go with some like red brick. Maybe. It's kind of got red on it. I don't know what else there would be that's close. You could go with like a tech wall, I guess, but I don't think that would fit. Some Wolfenstein textures if you really want. A nice picture of Hitler somewhere. No, it doesn't quite look right. Having human bodies in such a small space. Let's just go with the red for now, I think that kind of works. Then I feel like this needs to be lighter. Outdoors. Rock, maybe? Anything under rock that's different? It's not really lighter, is it? I mean, maybe this? No, it's got an actual. I mean, potentially. A bit too big to work. Or something like that, maybe. Kind of works. I feel like this needs to be a different colour as well. Paint them in. Sure, let's go for like the red brick, just so you can kind of see them a bit better, I guess. No, I was going to paint the whole wall. I don't want to do that, do I? Unless we want it red down here, I guess you could have it all red down here. Just to make it different. Because this will be underwater, so... So then I guess we need, technically, the main thing that's on this middle bit. And that's like a dead body. Which in this case is Bartoli, bless him. With a dagger through his chest. Who will then become the dragon, or in this case, the spider. So that would be under, I guess. Don't know, what do we have? Got some of these things lying around as well, maybe? In the level. Marines. No, we don't want these. Sounds. Boom items. I don't know what any of this is. Slopes. I don't know how that works. Decorations. Yeah, this might be what we want. There you go, there's a corpse there. Bloody mess. Cacodemon corpse. So something like this, then a former human. Former sergeant might be better because they generally wear black, which is what Bartoli's wearing. They'll have a dead player, but I don't think that would really fit. We can have some of these things scattered around places as well. We could go for an impaled human. It's not a bit more than a dagger, but... So we could just go for, I think, former dead sergeant. Then we have to make sure he is in the right position, because he will be underneath. Is that level? Out there then? I think for this kind of thing they would probably have like candles. I know there's not such a thing in Tomb Raider, but I feel like they would have like candles around it or something. How big that looks. Why is that so big? Bring that back up. And then we can copy that. Maybe we could have more than just those. We could have them not necessarily in a circle as well. And have it maybe slightly. Might be a bit much. Maybe just the four look better. We're getting a bit distracted here with minor details, so we need the actual boss to spawn in. I think we tried to set that with this. Did we ever actually... What did these actually do? Yeah, teleports, and these don't actually do anything. Let's just turn that off then. So we make a new line, I think, from... we make a line here. Let's bring this up a bit. To there, so they have to walk over it one way or the other. But then spawn... I mean, technically, I guess that's even... if you want to stay faithful, he doesn't spawn in until we get pretty fucking close. Which I guess would also make it a bit more difficult. So how close can we technically get then? It's not quite the pillars, I don't think. I don't know where the trigger point is. Not far from the pillars, is it? There we go. So it's just like a square before the pillars. Jesus. Can't see him do that move in a while. Oh, I'm dead. That's fine. So I guess it would make more sense then to have it quite close, so you kind of get like real close and then bang, fucking Spider Mastermind in your face. So we could technically make it this whole line around here. So whenever you try and get close to this, come within this square, he spawns. Or she spawns, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. So we're going to make sure all these tags, I think, are facing the right way. Just so the player can't get in without her not spawning, I guess. Okay, looks alright. Now we select all these lines. Okay. So when a player walks over this, we want to execute a script. When player walks over. This will be script 5, I suppose. Okay. So let's make the script. So script 5 void. And then we can just copy and paste this pretty much. So this will be tag 11 now then, or it will be once we made it. And then we need to change this to Spider Mastermind, which I think I read was 7. Let's have a look. Spider Mastermind 7. So in theory that should work. Now I wonder, can we add this command that we had originally for the door opening to this new command we've made, this new script? I don't know if that's in the right place there, if that'll work. I don't know how that will know when it's dead. I don't think that'll work. Is that the right script I'm thinking of? Yeah, it must be. Oh, did I do it as a script? What was this script originally for? I feel like it was, but at this point that won't do what I want it to. That will just open the door when we walk over this line. So I don't think we want that in there. I'm assuming there is a script on death type of script, but like I say, I don't know. We could literally search through, but I wouldn't know what it would be. Let's see if this works for now. So, number 11, we need to add the thing. I wonder if we could just use this. We'll give this a tag of 11. Will that work? Yeah, that works. See, the problem we have now is... Oh, I don't know why that's continuously working. That should only do it once. No, not you. You don't want that repeatable. Not even classed as repeatable, but... Script number, why is that like that? Did I not do the script right? Script 5. That should be more like that. I think. I don't know. I'm just going off other videos I've watched of people doing this. So who fucking knows? Have lots to learn still. So yeah, back to these lines then. I don't know why they were all triggering. They should all be technically classed as one. Let's make this... Give these lines a tag of... Well, this may fuck everything else up because I don't know what else we've changed. Because I don't want it to do it multiple times. That seems to work. Damn it, how should she still come? Oh. Why should she die in one hit then? No, okay, that's not really what I want. So it's spawning in multiples that we don't really want. Can we get it to only activate once? Not really sure why it's going more than once. I shouldn't really do that, but I guess because it's all individual sectors. So what we could do then is change the way that works then. And maybe just have like a line across here instead. That might be an easier way of doing it. So I mean, you're still going to be pretty close. So we have a line here that does the same thing. Script. Execute. Script 5 when player walks over. Okay. That should be it, question mark. Unless I need to reset this. Probably looks like I undid everything, didn't I? So, what target did we say? 11 were we on? I can't fucking remember. 7. 11, yeah, so that should be okay. Let's change the way this is facing, so it's facing the player and instantly shooting. So hopefully we can't trigger it again. Which seems to be the case. So the current question is now then, how do we set it so when she dies, that door opens? Unless you can set this thing to... I can't remember how I did it the first time. Action... So I'm sure it was that. It was this script here. But how did I set it to on death? Technically this thing isn't alive, so I don't know if that would work. I think a better way of doing it is having the spider mastermind somewhere else and then them teleporting in to this bit instead of teleporting out of nowhere. Because then you could then give that enemy like an action, I guess. Or get it to execute a script. Script. Script 1. That was tagged as 6. I don't think this will work because how do I even do this? I don't even remember how I did this. Somehow I did do it though. No, have I broke everything now then? Shit. Okay, well, undo that then. Can't quite see what I'm undoing now. Okay, so that should go back to working as normal now then. So I guess something, well, I died, so I was going to say we could look into how to start earthquakes, but I guess we also need to work out how to open that door. So what we want to happen ideally is we walk over this line, it spawns in the spider mastermind, we kill the bitch, but on her death, the place starts falling to parts, the earthquake starts, this door opens, and then we'll have like an exit line down here, which will end the level. And knowing how to do that is quite different. And obviously we still need to like decorate this place as well. We can have some hanging bodies and stuff maybe. A bunch of other like candles and whatever else. Add some secrets in here maybe. I think this room, I think the roof in general needs ironing. I feel like this room is a lot taller in the actual game. Which means we could also raise this a bit as well. Maybe. Not too high now, I don't know. Just playing about with ideas really. This floor's too high. Well, it's just a bit of a lip, isn't there? It's fine. But I mean, we've done quite a good job with this room, I think. We've got things teleporting in. I just need to learn a few more things about scripting and on death stuff. I think it's coming along okay. I'm trying to think what else we can do for now. Let's reload this game file and see what else we can do to the rooms. I mean, we need, assuming this is going to be a pistol start, we need to have an actual decent gun in here, because there's no good having ammo. If someone starts here, from just starting the level fresh, assuming they haven't played through the other levels that don't exist yet, they need some guns. So we could potentially then start decorating this room a little bit. With some dead players, or some dead bodies. And then maybe have them have a shotgun next to them. So they have a gun to fight with. It's not going to be complete trash. I mean, they can get shotguns from the other room, from the shotgun guys. But they first got to get through like 4 barons, potentially. So we need to think how to balance that so it's fair and they can actually do it. And we've left chain gun ammo there because we've kind of copied what's in here. So we could technically just leave a chain gun then, which isn't going to be like the best thing for fighting a bunch of barons, but yes, it's the best. We could leave a bit more ammo maybe. How much you're going to need for these barons, I don't know. Probably quite a bit. Leave a few smaller clips. Let's see how that fares. Probably not enough. The gun was bigger than the body. So it gives us about 150. We've burnt 50 on this guy already. So it takes just over 100 to kill that guy. Okay. So there's still going to be 2 more to take down. At least. I mean, we can have some items in here as well. Try and replenish. We could potentially, let's change this. I don't like this. It's something that stands out a little bit. Maybe one of the guys on the pikes. Or just something like this would do. Like that maybe. Sure. Then over here we could have something similar. Maybe that instead, and then maybe have the shotgun over here. Just to give them some sort of chance. Give them just the standard shotgun. And then some shotgun shells. What do I want? Shotgun shells. Sure, we won't go with a box, we'll just go with a standard, some standard shells. Just to try and keep them going a little bit. And if that'll be enough, let's see how well this fares. Okay, that body kinda gets in the way to pick that ammo up. As does that one, so that's going to have to be moved. So we've got 16 shots. Won't be enough to kill one of these idiots. I think it makes sense as far as Tomb Raider goes. So the guys with the spears in Tomb Raider, I think they should be barons, and then the guys with the swords could be the knights, because I feel like the ones with the swords are a bit weaker than the guys with the 2 spears. But there's none of the sword guys on this level, it's just spears. So we've only got 1 shotgun shell left, so I think if we'd picked up that one, which we can't get to due to placement, we would be okay. But we've still got at least these 2 to take down. No! Okay, well let's move some things around a bit. Put him into the corner then. Move these things in front of him. Same with this thing. I don't know why their image is so big. There's also that ammo there, which will obviously boost up everything we need. There's that health there they can go back in for if they remember to. So we could also have some like little health and armor things scattered about. Like maybe around the edge. Like so. We could change like change one of them. Every other one to like a health one. So something like that. And do the same around either side. We'll change like some of these in a minute. Spin that around. Put that up there. The music's paused. Keep playing, thank you. Just move those over slightly. Right, should we change every one? And then change those to health globs. I feel like this room needs to be a bit darker as well, because like you can see in Tomb Raider, like this section down here is actually quite dark, and then there's a bit of light towards here. So let's maybe bring the light down here a little bit. Bring this down as tad as well. But have it a bit brighter. And then I feel like the bits over here are quite dark in the corners. Even though it's technically where the light sources are, but I put those there. So we'll see how that works out. Assuming this will work. Yeah. It makes generally everything a bit darker. And then maybe just have this, maybe it gradually gets darker and towards the back. And then lighter in the front. Don't know, it's one of those things we can play around with, I guess. Until we like how it looks. Speaking of, let's see how that looks. It's definitely a bit darker in here. So we can grab all this stuff. Boosts your health, but I think ammo is definitely an issue right now. Can I not grab the shotgun? Apparently not. Don't know if this will be enough to kill both. We definitely need to up the ammo and stuff in here. Because they could potentially find 3 of these. Or 4 total. Do we have any killed one. Fuck you! Okay. So, let's add more ammunition. So we could change one of these to a box of shells, I guess. Should probably help. Same with one of these, maybe? I'm looking for them. That would probably, I want to say, be enough. I mean, so instead of having around the edge, we could do something. Didn't even do these ones right. We could kind of have them going down at an angle. Kind of thing. Leave that one up there for now. Kind of going up from the middle. Get rid of these ones, maybe. And then we could always have like hanging bodies at the back and stuff as an idea. And then potentially put ammo under them. I think it always looks a bit odd when there's just ammo lying around for no reason in like a demon controlled place. Like, why would they have ammo lying around? I think it makes sense it's like a body that it's come off of at least. So let's go to decorations. Being sure we could have a bloody mess somewhere. Some skulls up in this corner. Maybe like another one. No, not. Why are you copy and pasting that for? Just click copy on this. There you go. Maybe have that like in this corner. And then we'll have something else. Have a dead player, why not? Another dead marine. Then let's put something down here. Should we have a hanging pair of legs? Sure. And we can put ammo and stuff under them and around them. Could have a few more hanging parts, I think. Maybe something over here. Part of skulls. We could have a weapon of some sort in here, maybe. Maybe the shotgun should be like down here. It's kind of like a trap for this spawn thing, because you'll come in and see the. You'll potentially see it. I don't know if you better see it from there. It'd kind of lure you to run forward and then have a fucking Baron of Hell in your face. Let's have a look. Grab the chain gun, grab all this ammo. Oh look, a shotgun. Oh shit! Baron in my face. Obviously, we've still got bullets to spare. I think it'll be a careful balancing act between having making it too difficult for players that are starting the level from the beginning, starting with a pistol start on the level, but then also making it not too easy for people that are playing this level after playing previous levels where they have more guns and stuff. Okay, so that works out quite about right then, because if we were to also hit this one, we'd also have this guy, which we should just have enough points. Not quite enough. But that's fine, because we're going to add a few bullets underneath the bodies that are hanging in this room. But that's working out alright. We need to change this lighting, it looks a bit odd. Could potentially press that, wait for this douchebag to move and get in there. Get those shotguns. Here, get murdered horribly. Yeah, I was going to try and use the BFG and wipe them all out, but that won't be in the end version, I don't think. Well, there may be one somewhere, who knows. But other than that, that's looking alright. Let's bring this brightness down a bit so it looks a bit more blended. Again, we can have some like candles and chandeliers and things. Maybe we should move these down to like here. Instead of in the corners. Kind of pointing out where the switches are and stuff. And the door and whatnot. Because obviously these things are like focus points of the room. And entranceways as well, I guess. You could potentially have this as a secret as well. Obviously, there's nothing here in the actual Tomb Raider game. But you could use it as a way of somewhere to have a secret, maybe. I feel like these walls need a bit more decoration. We can move that over there, into the corners now, some of the bodies maybe. Whoops. Let's bring that down there. We need another chandelier, don't we? Okay. Then we could add a bit more ammo then, just to keep the player going. He's got enough to deal with what he needs to do. A few clips maybe. Under this one. Maybe some shotgun shells up here. Why are you deleting the wrong thing? Let's add some shotgun shells over here as well. Could also have something that we don't have the weapon for yet. So potentially maybe a rocket or two. And then maybe we can find a rocket launcher somewhere within this level. Maybe this guy's got like a bigger health pack under him. Stim pack maybe. Maybe a... I don't know if I want to give... I mean, I guess they're going to need armor as well, so maybe a bit of armor up here. Maybe this guy's got armor, that would make more sense, wouldn't it? Potentially. So that might balance it out a little bit. stock up on a bit more ammo. And then we can press the switch, which then teleports these douchebags in. Which I then get stuck on the chandeliers. So it's definitely going to be difficult from a pistol start, which is something you want for the last level, I guess. And obviously it won't be too difficult, I assume, if you're coming from another level. Which obviously don't exist yet, so... Grab the armor. Let's go. Die, you son of a bitch. There we go. So we've got enough ammo to see you through the next room as well. Still shells here, so we could probably even potentially lower that a little bit. Lighting in here is changing, obviously. And you're gonna get ambushed by shotgun guys left, right, and centre in here. And these guys can be lethal. I think we got them all. So we do need to figure out if we can get these guys to drop a key maybe at some point. And then you'll come down here. Big room. Spider Mastermind! You're still facing the wrong way, may I add. And then we need to work out how to set her to open this door when she dies. And this water texture needs to change it because that looks like a horrible colour. Maybe that's something we'll look at right now. So, fade. Don't know, do we want to go with like that? Fog density. I don't know what that means exactly, because that's how thick it might be. Let's just test this. Move the player starting to here, so we don't trigger anything. I mean, it's a bit much still, isn't it? The colour needs to be like a... I don't know, what colour would it be? Would it even be water? Maybe it'd be blood. Like a dark red colour, maybe. I mean, it doesn't really look like water now, does it? But that's the trouble. I don't know, something we can play about with and tweak until we like it. But I think I'm going to call it there, because it is super warm. I want to go chill, if that's even possible. And I'll potentially look up how to do different things with this in the future. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I shall see you next time.